friends, it's Kelly here with Kelly Crafts It All. Welcome to my channel. Today I thought I'd bring you a tutorial on a really cute little 3x3 post-it note holder. So this is what I'm going to be making today, and if you want to follow along or watch this and make one yourself, you feel free to. So this holds a little 3x3 notepad, post-it notepad, and then it also holds one of these tiny little mini pens. And that's what we're going to work on today. So the pens that I am using are these little mini pens. Now don't mind this one. I'm going to show you why it looks this way in just a moment. These ones I got at Wal Mart, and they're supposed to be like a scented pen. And these ones, if you want to decorate yours, now these come in colors. They didn't have them in clear. These were, you know, colored by the scent. There's orange and purple and blue and green and whatnot. But the outside wrapper will come off if you want to decorate yours. You'll just have to, you know, do it on the outside of it. Or you can just leave it and decorate the outside of it, which you would, you know, get you some decor paper and measure it, and then to measure it to fit your pen, and then you just have to wrap it around the outside and use some glue or double-sided tape if you have colored ones. Now if you have these kind that I get these at the Dollar Tree, these were Halloween ones. This one was a Valentine one that I had got in a swap, and I used the little tablet it came with, so I've held on to the pen, and I thought, well, I'll use it for this tutorial since Valentine's is right around the corner. But if you would like to remove this paint part on your pen, you certainly can. And this is how, you know, I got mine wiped off pretty good, and I have just this little bit to go. So what I did was I got myself a piece of paper towel here. And I have a spray bottle of water. You can run yours under your sink, but I'm not near my sink, and I don't think y'all want to just go watch me wet a piece of paper towel. And I'm also going to use, I get this at Wal Mart. It is 100% acetone. So, yeah, it's with the professional. I get it at Wal Mart. They even sell, like, I think they have like a little 2-ounce bottle or something like that, like a travel size. But you don't want to use that pure straight, or it will make this cloudy. But if you take your towel and you spray it, I'm going to spray mine over here. I want to get everything on my desk. But you wet it down, you know, fairly wet. And then I fold mine over, and then I just take a little tiny bit of this acetone. Don't need a whole lot. I'm gonna lay an old piece of paper down here so I don't get my little mat thing all yucky. And I'll take the cap off. And where that acetone is with that water, if you just rub, it'll come off. Now it takes a little bit, but it's coming off slowly but surely. But you don't want to use pure acetone. Like I said, it'll make that plastic cloudy because it eats it, it melts it. And then, you know, every once in a while I'll just get a little more acetone. And if I see that it's clouding things up, I'll spray a little more water on it. But this will come off with a little elbow grease, a little water and acetone. If you don't feel like doing that, you can do like I did on the other one and just wrap it around there. If you don't want it to, you know, fit inside. And sometimes if you just get it and give it a good twist, it'll all come off. I haven't got it all the way off yet, but it will come off. But I just wanted to show you that you can take that off if you want that to be clear. Okay, it just went off off the side there and finish taking that off with some acetone so I can use this pen in our project. So, and then this will fit right down in here, just like so, and it doesn't fall out. Now the other version I had done, I was cutting this down so that you could see the decorative pen, but you can't get it tight enough and it would slide out. The notepads, these are the 3x3 post-it notes, and I get mine at Dollar Tree, and it comes in a big stack. I don't have the wrapper. I've been toting this wrapper around for the past, since October is when I made these, and I was going to do a tutorial then, never to get around to it, and I cleaned my desk off, and apparently I've tossed it or thrown it away. So I don't have the packaging anymore. But if you go to Dollar Tree, it's the Jot brand, and it's a 200 count. I get 2 out of 1. I split mine in half. One has a back on it. Then the other one, I just cut a 3x3 square, and I just glue it or tape it to the last page of the post-it note, so that you could get 2 out of it. Alright, so we're going to need some designer series paper, scrapbook paper, whatever you want to use. I'm just going to use some double-sided paper, designer series paper for mine. So you'll need your scoreboard, you'll need your scoring tool, and we are going to start off with a piece of paper that measures 3 1/2 by 8 1/4. Okay, we're going to lay this on our scoreboard on the 8 1/4 inch side, and we are going to score at, let me see here, I'm trying to see my measurements. Okay, alright, make sure I've got you guys in frame. So I am going to score, I have this already pre-scored, so I'm going to score mine at, start at 3 1/4, and then I'm going to come down here and at 6 3/4. Then I'm going to 6 3/4. I'm going to count over 3. 1, 2, 3. So that puts me at 7 1/8. And then 7 1/2. And 7 7/8. And then you can rotate this any way you want to. But I score mine at on this side instead of trying to score way over here and it's tight. I just score here at 3 1/4 all the way down, and that's all the scoring. Now we do a little bit of cutting, and I don't know if y'all can see this very well. Maybe you can see it better on this side. Yeah, you'll see you have this score line here where we did that, where we scored at 3 1/4, and then you start your other lines down here where we were scoring these down this way. So you're going to get your scissors, or if you want to lay this in your paper trimmer and trim it, you can. We're going to cut this score line, all this where we scored that 3 1/4, we're going to cut that all the way down to the very first score line. So I'm going to turn mine so that I can function. I'm right-handed, and I'm going to cut right along that score line up to that first score line, and then I'm just going to snip that off that score line, and it should look like this. And then on each, I'll get my little snips out, where you have those score lines, if you want to burnish, you can, and then you might be able to see your score lines a bit better. You can fold and burnish those. But if you look, you'll see the 4 little lines up to that first score line, and you're just going to snip each one of those little tiny ones. And that's all. That's all we have to do. And then you can burnish this down here on these other creases. Line it up a little straighter there. Alright, now you can use wet glue, you can use your double-sided tape. I have just a little double-sided tape. Okay, this is going to be the inside of your holder. So I'm going to flip mine to my outside. And I'm going to just run my tape right along here, leaving that little square. You'll see a little square there. And I'm just going to run a piece of tape along there. And I'm going to burnish that tape down good. Now I'm going to flip this back over to the inside, where your inside is. And you're going to notice your tape. If you, once you take your tape off, if you fold this down, fold that tape down, and you look, you'll see two little rectangles with a line in them, a line down the middle. If you fold that down after you take your tape off, you push that down, that will put you spot on where this little box goes. Instead of trying to, you know, you can, if you need to, you can just take and wrap that around and then tape it. But this gives you a little tighter fit and puts it pretty much spot on where it needs to go. So I took my tape off. I'm holding down that tape line first. I'm going to go, oh, I have that there, and then there's that score line. I'm going to like the second score line, which would actually be the third. So if you count, you're going 1, 2, 3. We're going to fold the first one down so the second one's showing, or folding on that third. We're going to push it down and burnish. Push it, and you can burnish that, and then just push it till it's square. And then you have your little ends, just like we do any ordinary old box. We can fold these to the inside. Now, if you're off a little bit, you got a little piece, like I have a little piece hanging, you can just go in there and trim it up a little bit. Now, I like to take my two side ones first, and then my back flap, and then I like to take my front flap and do it last, so that it looks nice from the front side. You don't have that line there. And I'm just going to use a little wet glue on mine. And I'm sorry for the shadows, guys. My lighting stinks, and I've got to figure out a new way to do it. But for now, this is what we got. We either get shadows or we get glare. And then if you get your little pen and put it down in there, you can kind of push up on it until your glue sets. And that's all there is to it. Now, if you want to do this in plain cardstock, you know, in white or black or a color, and then, you know, you want to go in and cut out little mats to decorate with, you're more than welcome to. I've done it that way. It's just very time consuming, and they're probably going to throw these in the garbage once they use up the paper. So to me, it was just kind of silly to just put all that time into it, and they're going to throw it away from doing all that matting. Now, you can use wet glue, you can use double-sided tape, you know, whatever makes you happy. I'm going to get this tape out. This carpet tape. Get it at Wal Mart. It's double-sided tape, and it is super duper sticky. It will stick to anything and everything. And I will just use even, you know, a couple strips of this. Now, you have to kind of pre-cut this because it won't tear. It's heavy duty. And I will just stick that on there like so. I'm going to cut me another piece. And this might even gum up your scissors, where you might need to use a little alcohol or some Goo Gone on your scissors and wipe them off. And I'm going to take my tape backing off. And I'm just going to try not to have it stuck to my fingers. And I'm just going to line this up side to side because it does have a little bit of a border there. Even that up, and I'm going to push it. I'm going to hold this so that it's flush, so I don't push it sideways or push it too far this way. And I'm just going to set this in here, like so. And there you go. You got your little notebook. I may have not got mine over far enough. Try to keep it off that score line. And I got mine a little crooked. Hey, that's always how it is on camera. When I get on the camera, I can't do anything right, but, you know. And then it's going to pop up. And if you don't like that, I like to use a little rosette. And I just decorated this one up with a little heart and some whatnots. And I'm just going to stick that rosette right on there like so. And that will kind of weigh it down. I have this tiny little thing that says noted. And I'm going to put that on there. So I think it's cute. I'm just going to pop that on there like that. Now you decorate this, you know, so your heart is content. And then for the pen. Now, if you did take your pen and cleaned off all the print off of it. Now, I don't know what I did with... There it is. See, I know I had a piece of paper that matched. Now, all you're going to do, you don't need a very big piece. I just lay mine here to the end of my pen, up to that little, there's a little ridge. And I'm going to just mark it with a pencil, like so. And you can cut it by hand. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I get my bone folder, and I know I need it to wrap this way. So I just... You probably won't even need all of this. And I just curve it. Then you're gonna, the ends come right off. They just unscrew. And then you have your pen entered. I use it. And I just take my paper now and grab a hold of it. And just kind of wrap it around that pen. It's easier if you roll it flat on your table instead of up in the air, but just rolling it like so. And now that's about all you need. I've rolled that maybe 3 or 4 times. I'm going to snip the rest of that off. Wrap that around, and you can just take your pen and your paper, pop that down in there. And then your paper might need a little coax, and if you need to take your pen back out, you can. And then pop the pen back in. Put your lid back, or your end back on. Put your cap back on. And now you have a matching little pen that goes with your little notepad, and that slips right there. And there you have it. That's all there is to it, guys. Simple, quick, easy. You know, a nice little gift maybe to give someone for Valentine's Day or Christmas time. Doing Christmas papers, use it as a little stocking stuffer. If you're doing swaps, do it in your partner's favorite, swap partner's favorite color, and make them a little notebook. Now, these notebooks at the Dollar Tree, I've only seen them in this hot pink color, but I do believe Wal Mart has them, and they're not the big packs, but they do have, I think, different colors. I haven't really looked because I've had these notepads in my stash since October, or maybe even before that. But anyhow, there you go, a nice 3x3 little notebook with a little pen holder that they can pop in their purse or their backpack, or, you know, have laying on their desk. If you want to, I suppose you could, if you'd like to put magnets on the back of it, and then they could put that on their refrigerator. Another little idea for you. So that is it, guys. Today I'm just cranking out a few videos. I've got a couple more going, and just trying to get ahead of the game, so I don't know when this video will post, but I've got other videos before this, a couple, I think 2 more, I'm not sure. However, I put them in order, but anyhow, that is that. So, till I come up with something else, that's all for this tutorial, you guys. And thanks for watching. If you would like to like and subscribe and share my video, I would appreciate it. And I want to say hi to my new subscribers. Hi, new subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. I'm so excited. My numbers go up and up. And then I lose 1 or 2, but that's okay. A lot of times I don't even think it's that. I don't pay attention to the numbers. You know, it's either 704, 709, and they'll go 706, and then the next day it'll be 710, and I won't even see any new subscribers, so I don't know. It just, you know, whatever YouTube's doing with the algorithm, I have no idea. But, yeah, any comments and likes and stuff all helps my channel to get noticed more. So, if you want to do that, that would be great. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. I got a few things I need to do. I'm going to take my father-in-law to the doctor this afternoon, so I'm going to go get a few chores, house chores done before that. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the description box below. And there was a video for this, and I don't even know when I watched it probably a year ago, if not longer. I'm not sure. I can't remember where I seen it at. Or did I dream it? I don't remember, but that's what I come up with. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Take care. Stay safe out there. Remember, I love each and every one of you. Go out there and make yourself happy. And not everybody can make everybody happy, but you can always make yourself happy. So, let's try to do some self-care today, self-love, and either craft something to make yourself happy, or turn on a TV program that makes you happy, or listen to some music that makes you happy. But just make you happy for today. Alright, guys. Bye.